This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Green Bay Packers. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started.
And off we go from Lambeau. Oh, good move. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Love going to throw right away. He gets that one complete to Ricks. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Let's go. Yellow, go, black, zoom, black. Ready?
Love now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Here we go. Here we go. Slide blue. Blue, white, set.
Throwing. Love. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up.
The sun is up, so wet it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have but the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the that my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up, I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch at the pain that see them and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. Make sure everything come up full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running and with nothing to stop it, just beating the neighborhood bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up, to run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to shut it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab a then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all. You don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now. We need some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. There's never a choice that they're giving to you. There will never be just in the face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming. We starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
Stay with me, you ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Hey, yo,
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the L.A. Chargers.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And the out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Play action here on the first play from the scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
13 yards.
The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now it's Herbert. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
31-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Marion Hampton, 30 yards. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chargers 7. Steelers 9.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
21. Let's go, let's go.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Short throw to Dissly. So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, Herbert. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard. Herbert going to keep it on the sneak. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And that will force a turnover on downs.
319!
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a 40-yard loss. Really sets them back now for second down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And just shutting him off there. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
23 yards. And the Steelers first down.
A handoff for Warren. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 34-yard line here, second down and 8. There's Rodgers to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Over the middle here to Wilson. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. And the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, 88, hey, check 26.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He'll let it fly for Austin. That is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he is going to lose yardage here. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Herbert now. He'll check this one down to Hampton. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A gain of 3, second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He really tried to thread that down the seam.
Yeah, he tried to rip that one, didn't he? But throwing with that velocity, necessary when you're trying to hit a quick hitter like that one. Timing execution has to be perfect. Unfortunately for him, that one fell to the ground.
Hey, count.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target. to this first-half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're coming off a fourth-down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. After giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down, now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
A short one there to Fryermuth. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Now it's Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Rodgers again now. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now 3rd down and very long. Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. He'll let it fly for Austin. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Next the score, Chargers 10, Steelers 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. Going deep here for Allen. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Everybody rockin' side to the beat. Snapping ain't fake drinks, bouncing to the groove. All body stuff, that's the new move.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Pass hauled in by Johnston. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
He may go. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Calvin Austin, 74 yards. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 14-10.
Chargers 10. Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fighting through at the 25. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Now this one finds McCarthy. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And this is incomplete.
Got an open man that time, man. They're putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert back to the air. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. Over the middle, and there's a diamond catch. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it. And he got it. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To the air again. Herbert. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Again, it's Hampton. Looking to find a lane, but he can't bring it at the line of scrimmage. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey from 17 yards out. And the Chargers have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 17-14.
Steelers 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. They will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Warren again. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Chargers 17.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield strike at the 49.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Touchdown! Keenan Allen, 51 yards. And the Chargers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. So minutes after giving up the lead in the fourth quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you match weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Boy, a bad break. Just got the lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go on defense at the 40-yard line here as things get good in the fourth quarter. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's one. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 50-yard line.
Money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got richer, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these.
Here's second and a yard. From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Rodgers pass. Complete to number 4, DJ McCann. A gain of 13 yards.
Lucky had to do something. He was big.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On the give, it's Warren. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Now Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
To throw is Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Back to throw, Rodgers. Got his man, it's Warren. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10.
Nothing open downfield, they went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back, see if you can make someone miss in the open field.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Rodgers to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, Davis lost it. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers.